guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm super stoked that you are here. I do a lot of videos all about pregnancy and baby and mama. These videos, I pretty much am doing the whole pregnancy from week 6 all the way to week 40. If I make it all the way to week 40, with Avea, my first baby girl, we only made it to 37, like barely 37. Like that night we had her, we turned into 37. So anyways, but I'm making all these videos just for you guys, just to go over how you're changing, how you should be feeling, how baby's changing and growing. So if these videos are beneficial for you, please like and subscribe to my channel so I can keep making a bunch of videos for you guys. You can binge watch all the weeks until you're up to date, or you can check out all the other stuff that I have, like I said, about like breastfeeding, what to bring to the hospital, when to start your baby on solid foods, just a bunch of stuff that I'm personally learning, so I wanted to share that with you as well. Okay, first of all, we're gonna talk about baby, and then we're gonna talk about how mama is feeling. So with baby, you're on week 12, so congratulations, you're almost out of the first trimester. The first trimester ends at week 13, which I'll go over next week, but you're almost there. So your symptoms should be kind of lightening up, so hopefully you start to feel better if you're not feeling good yet. Okay, so also, I just want to mention really quick that I am able to stay home with my baby. That's going to be the first link in the description below. If you want more information about it, you can check it out, how I'm able to make a full income from home without ever leaving my house, especially during this crazy time. So if you want more information about that, you can click the first link, but let's start talking about baby. Okay, so you're in week 12. That means that your baby is the size of a lime. And I know it can be hard to believe from the outside because you're probably barely showing at this point. I know at first with Avea, like I was barely showing, but now with second pregnancy, I'm showing a lot quicker. So just whatever, path you're on, you're probably pretty small still, and it can kind of maybe just look like you've overeaten from the outside, but there's a lot of stuff going on right now. So your baby has more than doubled in size in the past 3 weeks. So rapid growing right now. For baby. So during week 8, your baby's intestines were infringing on the umbilical cord, but this week, pretty exciting, your baby's intestines are actually moving into the abdomen. Your baby's pituitary gland at the base of the brain has already started producing hormones. So pretty much that just means that your baby one day will also be able to have babies. I know it's like crazy to think about. So your baby's bone marrow is also starting to produce white blood cells. So that's really important for immunity, especially, with the pandemic going on. It's just gonna give your baby lots of just like help to fight off all those germs, not even just with the pandemic, but just the germs that are shared around the playground. But your baby's already starting to produce white blood cells. This week, your baby can also open and close its hands and curl its toes, and the arms and legs still move together at this point. Okay, so week 12, I know it's kind of confusing to determine what month, what week, what trimester you're in. So in my previous videos, I've said that I made a chart for you guys in the description of the video, so you can kind of just have that and you can take a screenshot of it and look back on it so you know exactly what month, what week, and what trimester you're at. So week 12, you're in your 3rd month, in your first trimester, and obviously the 12th week. Okay, so that's it for baby. Lots of stuff going on, but let's talk about mama. So in week 12, you're almost done with your first trimester, and your uterus is already the size of a grapefruit. So no wonder everything is so tight and uncomfortable. That's why I mentioned previously to already get the maternity clothes, just some big stretchy stuff so you can be super comfortable because your uterus is already the size of a grapefruit. So hopefully, like I said, some of your symptoms will subside at this point. So hopefully you don't have morning sickness. Hopefully you're not having as bad of food aversions, stuff like that. So hopefully with the end of the first trimester, that will kind of get better. But there's another symptom that's going to be added to the mix of the second trimester, and that's going to be dizziness. So dizziness is pretty much just caused by this hormone, progesterone, I believe is how you say it. So your blood vessels are pretty much just like relaxing and widening, and you're just getting more blood flow to you and baby, which is great for baby. But just know that it may make you a little bit off balanced or a little bit more dizzy. So just take your time. If you've been sitting on the couch or if you just woke up, just give yourself a little bit of time to kind of get used to the new positioning that you're in, so you're not like laying flat down anymore. I kind of will just sit on the edge of my bed for like a minute and kind of just, you know, get ready to get up before I immediately stand up and go about my business like I usually would. So just know that that is a new symptom that might be coming up in these new this new trimester. So you might also experience a lower blood pressure and reduced blood flow throughout your entire body right now, including your brain. These factors can contribute to the lightheadedness, the dizziness. So just know, like I said, you don't get up too quickly, and just know that that's completely normal to feel that way. Also, another symptom or another cause of dizziness is low blood sugar. So you just want to make sure that you're eating. Like I said, I pretty much eat every 2 hours. So if you're skipping a meal or going too long between meals, just make sure that you have some kind of snack, juice, water, granola bar, I mean anything that can kind of get your blood sugar levels up, because you also don't want to fall or even feel dizzy because you're going too far without eating something. Okay, so another one is your sense of smell has heightened. So if this hasn't happened already, it's gonna happen this week. You could probably tell what your husband ate for lunch just by when he walks in the door or anything like that. I can smell pretty much anything and I'm getting queasy. So what helps me is just have like a lemon wedge around, or you can do just anything that pretty much will take the smell away. So I know some people will do like peppermint oil, the lemon wedge, which I mentioned, pretty much anything like strong that'll take that awful smell away so you don't feel nauseous. So hopefully that helps. Also, just make sure that you're staying hydrated. Like I mentioned before, that you are eating at least every 2 hours, or just whenever you feel hungry, that you're not skipping meals and you're not going too long without eating. I made a video all about foods that you should be eating and foods that you should be avoiding during pregnancy, so I'll leave that in the description below and you can check that out also. So like I said, if you want more information about how I'm able to stay home and not have to go to a job, especially during this time, right now I have a 15-month-old and I'm also pregnant, so it would be really rough just to go to a job right now. I know a lot of you single moms that do it, so props to you guys. But if you just want to learn how I'm personally able to stay home and make a full-time income from home, you can click the link in the description below. But that pretty much wraps up for week 12. So congratulations again if you're pregnant or if you are trying to get pregnant. I know I've said in my previous videos that pregnancy is the happiest reason for feeling like crap. So we're almost out of the first trimester. So you have 28 more weeks to go, and we'll see you on the next video, which will be week 13.